Hey everyone, I hope you're all doing well and staying safe. For this video, we'll be going through an unboxing and review of the pop vinyl Unicron, and this is from the Transformers general side of things. And this particular oversized pop vinyl was released in, well, around Q3 of 2022, which is obviously currently this year. So, a pop vinyl of Unicron. This particular pop vinyl, at least in the box, is pretty much stretching to the limit of what space and capacity I have. So the video, in terms of the unboxing anyway, will be probably about 3/4 of the box at any given time. But here we have the front of the box. With a good shot through to Unicron himself. We do have a nice little CGI version of Unicron, and naturally Unicron being on the label. And for this particular one, it was allegedly a summer convention limited edition. I think it was from San Diego Comic-Con. Either way, as soon as it was available for pre-order, I jumped on it, so there you go. So that's the front of the Unicron box in terms of the sides and everything. So this will be one of the sides, and unfortunately, mine was a little bit manhandled, so the nice full image of Unicron has unfortunately been slightly damaged. Unfortunate, but just gonna have to bear with it. So that was one side. In terms of the other side, have a bit of Unicron's head, and then the actual Unicron label on the side. Top of the box, pretty much your standard pop vinyl, and a bit more of his head. And yes, that's probably the best I can do for the camera, just to show the top of the box and looking down. In terms of the back, not that it will be super visible because it is right at the top. There is that little strip up here, which is actually back from the original 80s Generation 1 line of the toys, if I remember correctly. Metroplex, Menasor, in his original G1 toy, not the one that's been released in Legacy. Superion is over here, Triptychon, and if I remember correctly the way they did it, these Transformers here, I believe that's Motormaster and Dragstrip, basically to try and do a bit of a progressive build up into Menasor. Anyway, that was the little graphic. In terms of the rest of the back of the box, there's another shot of Unicron once again. The other Transformer pop vinyls that have been released previously, Prime, Bumblebee, Megatron, Jazz and Soundwave. There are some others, which I guess I dare say I will be going through in time now that I'm heading up to reviews. I do find it interesting that for Unicron, he's with the purple color. He's not a Decepticon, but he uses purple. Go figure. Although in saying that, I don't think you would give him red either, but there you go. So that was a semi-quick view of the actual box that Unicron came in. And I do believe he is a 10-inch pop vinyl, so it is going to be a larger box. So what I will do is open up the box, pull out Unicron, try not to kill myself with plastic, and have a better look at him. And if I'm lucky enough, downsize the camera stand. So let's see what's inside. Well, okay, there's probably not a valid point to that because you can see. Let's have a better look at what's inside. And with Unicron taken out of his plastic clamshell and everything else. So here we have Unicron himself. He's not super hefty. I thought he would actually be heavier, but he's actually not too bad. Most of his weight does feel like it is in his head, but it's probably not too surprising. In terms of the detailing, it's for a pop vinyl that is 10 inches. I think they've done quite well. He's obviously very clearly recognizable as Unicron, and will probably be one of the few Unicrons I have in my general collection, because I decided to pass on the HasLab. I don't regret my decision because it wasn't a cheap transformer at all, nor a small one, so this will have to do. So, front of Unicron, being a pop vinyl, there is no actual articulation, so everything is pretty much a fixed figure pose. But I quite like what detail is currently there. The paint apps are quite good, which is always a good thing. So that is the front of Unicron. His bottom, if anyone was ever so inclined. His top. Looking at him from the side, or trying to look at him from the side. So there's his side profile. His arms will obviously just be completely straight down. Legs will obviously not move, and the side of his very big head. In terms of the back of Unicron, once again, not too bad. Probably easier to put his back into the full camera view than his front. The other side, which is pretty much the same. Actually, surprisingly enough, there is a little bit of detailing in his side thigh area, which is actually quite cool. But yes, there we go. Unicron. Now, for any Transformers fan, I would be very surprised if you gave this a pass. Well, actually I take that back. I can see why. It's only a figure, and it is a decent sized one. I mean, not that you can really see him, at least he stands quite well on his own, and to be honest, I'd actually be inclined just to keep him out of the box than in it, because he just takes up less space like this. I mean, he can basically be on a desk in his very imposing look. I mean, look at that face. Look at that face. In terms of review, well, it's a pop vinyl of Unicron. That doesn't move. You can't really say much more than that, but I will say that in terms of some of the detailing, the paint apps for a pop vinyl, it's pretty good. It's actually quite good. I mean, obviously it's still generally mass produced, so I won't go into some of the intricate issues that could happen with it. I mean, I can see that some of the crevices are a little bit messy, but that's fine. I'm definitely glad I picked up Unicron. I will put him somewhere. I have yet to decide where. I do feel that if you like the look of him, and it is very much reminiscent of his 86 movie appearance, I would actually still say grab him. If you've been picking up the other Transformer pop vinyls, then this would pretty much be a must grab to continue that collection. So between Unicron and the other Transformer pops, I think it will make for a very nice shelf. So yeah, I know in Australia he's still readily available and probably will be for a few more months. Not sure about the other countries. I suspect he should be okay because it is still a recent release. But yes, I would say if you like the look, and they have done quite well at reproducing his look, yeah, definitely grab a pop vinyl Unicron for your collection. Can I just rest you there, Unicron? Yes, you just rest there in your all-imposing might. It's a shame I didn't have any of the Unicron transforms that I have to put them next to him. I mean, this would be great as a pure, either a Unicron shelf or with your other Transformer pops, or just a giant Unicron to put somewhere. I actually am curious to know how heavy he is, but yeah. I do quite like it, and I also like how he has the one open fist and a closed fist. Calling it now. Battle damaged Unicron. Let's see. Let's see. Hopefully they actually don't do it, but I wouldn't be surprised now. Just poke out a few eyes and stuff like that. It'll be good. I'm sure you could probably tear off a few limbs. Thank you very much for watching this video. Feel free to leave a like, a comment, subscribe if you enjoyed this content. All of this does help support the channel, and I do greatly appreciate it. Extra content can also be found on my Instagram account, link below. Stay safe and take care, and I will catch you all in the next video, which could be anything at this point in time. See ya.